Happiness is the absence of the striving for happiness. Flow with whatever may happen, and let your mind be free. Stay centered by accepting whatever you are doing. This is the ultimate. The perfect man employs his mind as a mirror. It grasps nothing. It refuses nothing. It receives, but does not keep. To a mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. Forget the years, forget distinctions. Leap into the boundless and make it your home. The usefulness of a pot comes from its emptiness. Great understanding is broad and unhurried. Little understanding is cramped and busy. There is no greater delight than to be conscious of sincerity on self-examination. Words are for meaning. When you've got the meaning, you can forget the words. The key to growth is the introduction of higher dimensions of consciousness into our awareness. Heaven and earth were born at the same time I was, and the 10,000 things are one with me. Where can I find a man who has forgotten words so I can talk with him? The true man breathes with his heels. The mass of men breathe with their throats. You cannot speak of ocean to a well frog, the creature of a narrower sphere. You cannot speak of ice to a summer insect, the creature of a season. Rewards and punishment is the lowest form of education. If you don't know what's enough, you're always chasing after more. If you have grasped the truth of Tao, there is nothing to worry about life and death. A path is made by walking on it. The sound of water says what I think. The wise man looks into space, and does not regard the small as too little, nor the great as too big, for he knows that there is no limit to dimensions. Cherish that which is within you, and shut off that which is without, for much knowledge is a curse. When a man's knowledge is sufficient to attain, and his virtue is not sufficient to enable him to hold, whatever he may have gained, he will lose again. People are beset by 10,000 evils because they seek after knowledge. The knowledge of the ancients was perfect. How so? At first, they did not yet know there were things. That is the most perfect knowledge. Nothing can be added. If you have not seen the face, do not look for a mirror. The sage embraces things. Ordinary men discriminate among them and parade their discriminations before others. A frog in a well cannot conceive of the ocean. The man of character lives at home without exercising his mind, and performs actions without worry. The notions of right and wrong and the praise and blame of others do not disturb him. The genuine artist creates his work not for the sake of winning praise, but in response to the inner need of expression. Do not seek fame. Do not make plans. Do not be absorbed by activities. Do not think that you know. Be aware of all that is, and dwell in the infinite. The sage does not hoard. Having bestowed all he has on others, he has yet more. Having given all he has to others, he is richer still. The sage has no fixed mind. He is aware of the needs of others. The ancients spoke little. They were too wise to think that they could teach others. The Tao does not come and go. It is eternally changeless. The sage is still, not because he wills to be so, but because it is natural for him to be so. Sincere words are not fine. Fine words are not sincere. Those who seek the Tao begin by using wisdom to eliminate desires. Things are produced around us, but no one knows the whence. They issue forth, but no one sees the portal. The sage does not distinguish between himself and the world. The needs of other people are as his own. When the mirror is bright, the dust is easily seen. The stillness of the sage is not because stillness is said to be good. He takes his place in the nature of things. He who knows he has enough is rich. What is meant by a true person? The true people of old did not reject the views of the few, did not seek to accomplish their ends quickly, and did not consider trivial matters. The sage has no mind of his own. He takes as his own the mind of the people. The great sage is like water, which nourishes all things without effort and settles in the low places that others disdain. The sage is one with the world. and lives in harmony with it. He who is contented is always at ease. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. The sage avoids extremes, excess, and complacency. The wise man knows without traveling, sees without looking, and achieves without effort. Where there is opposition, there is no sage. He who possesses virtue in abundance may be compared to an infant. Those who wish to change the world according to their desire cannot succeed. If everyone recognizes beauty as beautiful, there is already ugliness. If everyone recognizes goodness as good, there is already evil.